Alright guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the new Easter event that's just come out. So, this is quite an interesting event. Like, I had a look through some of it, but not all of it. But this is going to be kind of like my first impression and like basic overview of the event. So you'll see it says Easter celebration, a new icon popping up. And if you have a look, the very first thing you'll see is what's called Egg Hunt Adventure. This is pretty much like a battle pass. So pretty much like all the other battle passes you would have come across in the game. It's pretty much the same thing. So, if you spend like money, you can get different tiers of the battle pass. So obviously you got your free tier over there, and you can get these what they call Easter egg coins, and you can use this Easter egg coin in the Lucky Easter Egg event. It's available through packs and other methods. After the event ends, these will be converted to universal speed up items. So that's the first tier. So it's 500 bricks, and then you've got the final tier, which would be 2,000 bricks. Now in the free tier, you also get these Easter candy items. So this Easter candy item can be used for the Easter Carnival event. It can be obtained through the candy challenge. And also after the event ends, these will be converted to universal speed up items. So you can see the candy challenge for more details. So that's what you can get as well. You get some synthetic resin as well. You're getting some speed ups and some skill medals in that pack, so not too bad. In the second tier, you're also getting a bunch of different resources, as you can see there. If you need some coins, those resource packs are pretty good. And if you need to level up your gears, the ore is pretty useful as well. Then you got your final tier, and those are the rewards that you can expect to get. Now I actually do need some ore, but 10k might not be enough. I need like at least 20k. You also get these Easter voucher lucky chests. So there's once, kind of like most other events, you have a chance to get one of the following. So you can get an Easter voucher. So you can either get 1,000, 110, or 1. And if you get 1,000, that's enough usually to get you like a new base skin. But it's very hard to get. And you've also got the whole thing where, when the event ends, these will be converted to speed ups. Alright. You can also get this Easter Festival nameplate. So it just says it increases your hero's HP by 1,000. Looks pretty cool. I have quite a lot of nameplates, so I'm not like too crazy on that one. But still, a nice bonus. Okay. Let's move on to the next one, called Drifting Adventure. This event actually started yesterday, and for a lot of people, they thought this was the event, myself included, and we were pretty disappointed because this event is very strange. Like, I'll tell you how it works. So, number one, you have to fish for these eggs. Okay, so you click on fish for one, right? So you'll see the robot, he'll fish for an egg. And sometimes you'll get this pop-up, which is like a chance to get what they call a surprise egg. So you pretty much just click anywhere for a chance to upgrade rarity or double reward. So you want to get it to mythic rarity. So that's good. That's still good. That's good. That's good. Okay, I got a rare egg. And these are the rewards you get for a rare egg. So not too bad, not the best. So that's what happens when you fish for it. Now that doesn't happen all the time. There's like a 15% chance of that happening. As you can see, yep, there's a 15% chance of fishing a surprise egg when fishing for Easter eggs, and you can fish up to 3 surprise eggs per day. And with the surprise eggs, these are the rewards you can get. So for good, it's like, synthetic resin. Rare, you can get synthetic resin and this resource chest. Epic, you can get the ceramics and the resource chest, and legendary, you've got those legendary resource chests, diamonds, ceramic, And mythic eggs, you can get the 1k diamonds, ceramic, and those legendary resource chests. Now what usually happens is when you click on fish for one, you'll actually go ahead and see it opens up like a little chat box that has, like, you know, all the different sort of comments and whatever. So what happens is someone else would have made a comment, okay, and then you pretty much like their comment and you can leave like a, I don't know, like an emoji or something else like that, okay. And then what happens is when the Easter eggs you release or comments you make are liked, each like will give you 5 drift coins. The drift coins is like a thing that can be used in the event. So if you go to this chest, this is what a drift coin is. So it's one of those things, you know, where you draw and, you know, it spins and it lands on a random item and that's what you get. So that's what the drift coins are used for. So yeah, so pretty much going back to this one. So, you know, when the Easter eggs you release or comments you make are liked, each like will give you 5 drift coins. And when the Easter eggs you release are commented on by others, each comment will give you 5 drift coins. And as I said before, you can use drift coins to draw, and each draw consumes 10 drift coins. You can get up to 100 drift coins per day from likes on your Easter eggs or comments. And you can get up to 100 drift coins per day when others comment on you. So now what happens is if you click on this where it says release 1, you can release an egg, but to release an egg you have to use stationary. So this is stationary. Now in order to gain stationary, you actually have to complete tasks in the event to get rewards. So these are the daily tasks you have to do in order to get stationary rewards. So you know, fish for 5 Easter eggs, you get a reward. Release 3 Easter eggs, you get that. Release 2 Easter egg comments, you get that one. Like 3 Easter eggs, you get that. And log in daily. So that's the one I've just claimed now. So I got 40 drift coins from that one. I got 1 Easter egg trophy and 10 stationary. So this is the Easter egg trophy that can be used, you know, to get these rewards. So, you know, you've got battle data, drone parts, you have this new sticker, and you have this luxury choice chest. Alright, so when you go to release an egg, once you have stationary, you pretty much have to, like, you have 2 options, either what's called a topic egg or vote egg. The topic egg, you pretty much just write a comment and you release the egg, and if people, like, you know, like it or comment on it, you get like drift coins for that. With the vote egg, it's the same thing. You have an idea, you have 2 options and people can vote on it. I've mainly been doing this one, so, you know, but I'm gonna try do the vote egg this time. So I'm gonna say, does pineapple belong on pizza? Okay, and then I say option A, my bad, yes, or option B, no. Okay, so does pineapple belong on pizza? Yes or no? Release. And as you can see, it plays the animation, the robot releases the egg, and people can comment on that. So the other option you have as well is you can write a comment. So for example, let's say, what are your thoughts on the new base skin? And then you click release as well. And then, you know, when people find your comment or your voting notice, whatever you want to call it, they can comment and like on it, and that's how you get drift coins. And as you saw before, you need to use this stationary to release eggs. If you click on the little robot, it'll actually show you what eggs you've released. So as you can see, these are the ones I've just done now. Oh, sorry, those are the ones I've done before, my bad. The one at the very top is like your oldest one. The one at the bottom is your most recent one. So there we go. What are your thoughts on the new base skin? As you can see, it tells you if people have liked it. If you go to my replies, it'll tell you what people have replied on, and what, you know, like on your eggs, but also when you've made a comment, if they replied to your comment as well. So that's how you can actually track that one. So this is probably the weirdest event out of this whole Easter event. I'm not sure why there's a robot fishing for eggs. I mean, I get it. I get the eggs because it's Easter, but where does the robot come into it? I don't know. At the very least, they could have made it like a bunny robot to make it more fitting for the theme. But it's just a totally random robot, so doesn't really make much sense. But I guess they were trying to go with something different. I don't know. Yeah. So now this is a new thing, top egg. So these things like spawn over the map, but this is only on day 2 of this drifting adventure event. So you'll see it there. Okay, so starting from the second day of the event, 20 top eggs will be refreshed on the world map at 0 o'clock every day. Viewing top eggs on the world map does not consume fishing attempts. So let's try it out. Let's click on this little icon. Okay, like and comment 3 times to unlock legendary egg and plus 200 rewards. So you could give that guy a like and then just a little flower symbol. There we go. Okay. Okay, so that's pretty much how the top egg works. So that is the Drifting Adventure event. The next event is the Lucky Easter Egg event. So this is very similar to the Valentine's event where you clicked on spin and it would roll these, and if you got a match, you'd get certain rewards. So if you see 3 identical patterns, this is what it gives you. So 3 eggs, you got 20. 3 of these, you got 10, and vice versa. As you can see, all those identical patterns. If you get 2 identical patterns, you get those rewards, and any 3 unique patterns, you get that reward. And then you get the lucky Easter egg chest, prize reveal, and all the percentages. So yeah, pretty much how it works is you have to use these coins or tokens. So it's the well, they call it egg coins. So you can claim 1 for free every day, and then you pretty much can buy the other packs if you want to. So as I said, very similar to the Valentine's event. And of course, if you go for these last 3, you can also get this golden egg, which, as you know, you can release and people can claim rewards on. So that's that event. And what you actually want to get are these Easter vouchers, because the Easter vouchers will be used in the Easter, not Easter Carnival, but the Easter store. As you can see, that's where you can actually pick up, all of these items using the vouchers. Now, as you can see, there is a new base skin that's just been released. There's the little robot. So pretty much like with most skins, equipping it will give you plus 5% Euro attack. And if you just keep it in stock, you'll be getting these boosts as well. Well, pretty much you'll be getting these boosts regardless whether it's in stock or not. That's the way it works. But you'll only get this percentage boost if you equip the robot. So that's the actual skin. So you can see the little animation that plays. It's kind of cute. When I first saw it, I thought it was kind of stupid, but now that I've watched the full animation, it does look kind of cute, like how it does this little, pops out the egg and it either transforms into like something good or something bad. That's pretty cute, pretty cool. Am I gonna get it? I don't know. I was hoping for the cat skin because season 3 is coming up in our server, so, and having the cat skin is will give you a lot of benefits. So a little disappointed that you can't get the cat skin. So apart from the base skin, you can get a base effect. I don't know if I'm gonna get this one either. Not really something that I care too much about, to be honest. So I don't know. I'll have to see how I go. See if I really feel like getting that. Okay, so now going back to, so that's the Lucky Easter Egg event. So the goal is to get vouchers, essentially. Then the Easter Carnival. So the way this works, right? So you have what's called Easter Candy, and you have to use Easter Candy to initiate attacks. With each attack, you will earn 1 point. Defeating monsters will earn points. So defeating Easter Egg Smasher will earn 100 points. Defeating Easter Egg Bandit will earn 30 points. Each time damage is dealt, a random reward will be received. Defeating monsters will drop a chest. Claiming it will spawn the next monster. During the event, the points earned by individuals and alliances are ranked separately. When scores are the same, the earlier the ranking, the higher the ranking, and a minimum of 10 points is required to be on the leaderboard. Rewards will be sent according to the ranking at the end of the event. And at the end of the event, Easter candy will be recycled into speed up items and sent via mail. Conversion rate, so it's 1 Easter candy is recycled into 2 universal speed ups of 1 minute each. So this is the actual candy. You can get this in the battle pass, but there's also other things you can do as well to get the candy as listed. So yeah, you pretty much just attack this little zombie creature when you have, the required candy. Now, as for the rewards, so individual rewards, if you're like number 1, you can get like, this little chat bubble thing. These things are pretty cool though. I wouldn't mind having one of these, to be honest. So that's pretty cool. As you can see, the reward preview. So yeah, you can get that chat bubble if you're number 1. If you're ranked 2 to 3, you can also get the chat bubble. And then as you can see, the other ranks, those are the other rewards you can get. So you have to get in the top 100 to get some kind of reward. And then an alliance reward as well. If you're the number 1 alliance, you get those rewards. And if you're in the top 10, you get those rewards. So that's the Easter Carnival event. And of course, you've got the Easter store that I showed you about before. And then you've got the candy challenge. So this is how you can obtain the candy. So that is pretty cool. You got the lucky Easter eggs as well. And Egg Hunt Adventure. And then you got Easter gifts as well. Now there's actually a new decoration, this Egg Hunter. So that looks pretty cool. So to get that, you pretty much just have to purchase packs or make in-app purchases during the event to earn the points. So if you get like 100, you can get that little thing. I kind of want this because it looks pretty cute, and I do like decorations because they can add quite a nice boost. So that's pretty much the egg event. Oh, sorry, not the egg event. That's pretty much the Easter event in a nutshell. So it's okay. It's not too bad. I'm still disappointed that we can't, purchase any older skins like the cat skin, because that's what I really wanted. That would have been quite nice because, as I said, Season 3 is starting soon, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, hope you found that video useful. I might post a couple of videos showing me actually play these events, so you can sort of see how that works. But yeah, that was pretty much all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video and hope you had a great Easter. See you next time.